relationship. So ongoing, effective case management from the VA is a tool that they're giving us to help resolve those issues when they come up during residency, so that we can work together to really resolve those issues as they come up, rather than have to make those really tough choices regarding maintaining tenancy. So for those 3 reasons, this has been a great thing to be involved with. I know that we at Income Property Management are really honored to be involved with it, and we're really proud of the work that all of you in this room do. So as a landlord, this is working, and it's great. Thank you all.
And thanks IPM for all their help. And now we're going to give out a couple of awards to people that have been stepping up to help us house homeless veterans, and they're going to stay involved for that final 100-day stretch. And I'd like to ask, first of all, Mayor Hales to come up here to help give an award to Princeton Property Management, represented by Portfolio Manager Greg Kanako. Everybody from Princeton?
If not, we'll get it to Freddie Munn. Those of you who know Freddie know that she's a force of nature. And when she agrees to do something, actually, when I called her, we were all making calls for this effort. When I called her, she just said, well, I was waiting for you to ask. So, typical Freddie, she was there, and we really appreciate Princeton's support along with the other property managers that we're going to honor today. So, thank you for getting this to her.
Okay, thanks, Mayor. And now I'd like to have Bill Block come up to help recognize Home Forward, represented by Executive Director Michael Bonacor. And for several years, come on up, Michael. For several years, Home Forward has been a champion for ending veterans' homelessness. In addition to cutting red tape for the Veterans Affairs Supportive Housing, or the VASH program, they covered security deposits for hundreds of VASH-eligible vets who lack the income to pay them themselves. As a member of the Home for Everyone Coordinating Committee, Home Forward has enthusiastically adopted the community's plan to end veterans' homelessness. They understood the biggest challenge we faced was the lack of housing units and took the lead in addressing that program. Home Forward has not only offered 50 housing choice vouchers to veterans who aren't eligible for the VASH vouchers, but also committed 50 units of housing across their portfolio for veterans. And another 5 units of permanent supportive housing are available at the Bud Clark Commons for veterans needing long-term on-site supportive services. So thank you, Michael, and Home Forward. And I should say Home Forward also asked that we recognize their valuable partners, IBM, who we just heard from, and also Cascade Management, who have led the effort on referring available units. And we heard from Hillary Winslow, and is Joe Bennett from Cascade Management here? Okay, thanks, Joe. Oh, Jeff said too? Do we ever award to them? Oh, come on up. Come on up. You got an award. Okay.
Hey, come on up. Don't die on the street. Come on up.
Okay.
Give that award to a homeless person.
I'd like to call up Terry Corey to help recognize PCRI, Portland Community Reinvestment Initiative, represented by Maxine Fitzpatrick. No? Okay.
Do not mess with me. I'm not touching you either.
So,
I don't touch
Debbie,
you.
this is Debbie Christensen, PCRI,
Never touch
and
me.
the Portland VA HUD VASH program didn't find PCRI. PCRI found them through Debbie Christensen when she heard about the call last October, and she sought us out. PCRI has been a great advocate for our homeless, disabled veterans ever since. They have found ways to make Home Forward vouchers work with their units, and have been a great resource for many of our zero-income veterans because of PCRI's flexibility. So thank you so much, Maxine and Debbie, for being a valuable partner. Finally, I'd like to invite up Joanne Krumberger to to help give an award to Bedmark Mattress Superstores. We have somebody there? Great. Stephen Stone? Yes. Founder and president, and Ilana. Okay. And my daughter. Your daughter, okay. Thank you very much. Bedmark Mattress Superstores has generously donated mattresses to Community Warehouse, among other local nonprofits. For a number of years now, helping provide a simple yet essential comfort for a good night's sleep for hundreds of neighbors and the Community Warehouse approach them regarding a partnership with this initiative. They quickly stepped up to the plate.
With the wonderful work that you're doing.
For veterans to help fulfill the specific needs. So we're so very grateful for your ongoing support. Thank you. You're bringing this to our entire
I'm a veteran. Every time I really appreciate it. And I have a house. I'm an activist. You know what the fucking activist is? That's what you got in front of your face. An activist. And this is phony. Phony.
Initiative director for Home for Everyone for
And I live in a really nice place. And you're a jerk. But I like anyway.
It's a bold effort, but it can be done here if we remain committed and the community continues to rally around our homeless veterans. As we pursue the goal, it's important to understand what it means to end veterans' homelessness. It would be wonderful if we could house all the veterans who are homeless today by December 31st and be done. Unfortunately, that is not how homelessness works. Even as we help more than 60 veterans a month who are currently homeless find permanent housing, new veterans are falling into homelessness. Whether it's veterans only recently returned from deployments abroad or veterans from past conflicts who have fallen on hard times, we know that there are new homeless veterans on our streets each day. Ending veterans' homelessness therefore means not only housing the veterans who are homeless today, but having a system that quickly identifies new homeless veterans and connects them with the assistance they need to get back into permanent housing. So come the end of the year, with this community's help, we will have provided housing to as many veterans as experienced homelessness over the course of this year. But there will still be veterans who we are just identifying or who are still in the process of getting into housing. To be successful means to have built a sustainable system that moving forward continues to provide veterans the supports they need to either avoid or quickly resolve their homelessness. The goal is achievable. With continued support from our federal partners, HUD and the VA, our local governments, our philanthropic and business partners, the many nonprofits who have committed to this work, and of course, our nonprofit and private landlords. To close, I want to thank everyone for joining us today, and I want to thank in particular Innovative Housing for hosting us here in this wonderful building, our federal partners from the VA and HUD for joining us, all of our elected leaders at Home Forward, Deborah Imsey and Multifamily Northwest that has helped us reach out to the private landlord market, all of our wonderful award recipients, the many nonprofits and landlord partners who have already stepped up and have taken us to this point, and most importantly, all those veterans who served our country and are now working so hard with us to find housing and to end their homelessness. We have work to do over the next 100 days, but with the community's help, we will get there. And again, we are especially in need of apartment owners and managers who can make units available to the dozens of veterans who are looking for housing as we speak. And over the next week, we'll also need volunteers from the community to help us sign up veterans on our Veterans Registry. You've heard it already a couple of times, but for more information about any of these activities and opportunities to help, homeforeveryvet.net. So thank you all very much for coming today. That's the end of our program. So I believe that we're taking questions. I'm looking at Mary. Yes? Mary, you available? Okay. So I think members of the press have questions for any of our elected officials. We can take those now. Yes, sir.
How do you know there's only 300 homeless homeless vets right now?
So I can tell you the process we can go through. So as was mentioned earlier, we did a comprehensive count at the end of January. And then we have to do an estimate based on that number of how many additional people we expect have become homeless since then. And then we look at how many folks we've been able to house. It's not an exact number, but it is the best assessment we can give. So we believe that about 690 veterans experience homelessness in our community over the course of a year. We know that we have housed because we keep comprehensive records over 430 of those veterans. And so we believe that we have about another 260 to house in this calendar year.
How many would you house in a normal year without an admission like this? Obviously these are resources that existed in the community for a while. So how different is that 430 from where you would expect to be this time?
It's a good question, and I don't have an answer to that. I don't know what we were doing in previous years exactly, but I can tell you that the resources that are available now have not always been available. So we've had a significant increase in the number of VASH vouchers in our community. We've had 2 large SSVF grants come into the community over the last 2 years, and local governments have stepped up. We've got additional housing vouchers through Home Forward. We have additional general fund that's been committed to vets. So I'm confident that we're housing at a considerably higher rate, but I don't know exactly what that number is. If we can find it.
Which is in 2014, we did 139.
Through VASH alone. So that's a piece of it. I think if you'll permit me, we'll find the answer for you. So the 139 would just be a piece of the total placements.
Not everybody.
Not everybody is being housed through VASH. That's a percentage of the housing that we do. We have other programs as well that are contributing to that.
Well, that's a